Hey Taurus, Dark Eve Tarot here. I'm Eve and I'm going to get you a burning bridge message. We're going to look at a bridge that you're on that may be in danger of burning or should not be burned. Alright, so we're going to get a couple of oracle cards here to build the bridge. Let's see what it's about. Alright, so we start off with discovery, and then we end in revolution. Discovery and revolution. And it's card 3 and card 4, so there is progress here, and I do really like the owl up top there. See, it's not revelation, it's revolution. So it is kind of talking of cycles here. So let's get a little bit further into it and see what else we can know about this. Alright, so for discovery, what is it that Taurus is discovering? And why is that lion there? Wow, okay. So what we have here is we have flow, comfort, and fear, and it's like trying to find a balance, Taurus, between what is comfortable for you, which I think you are pretty familiar with what's comfortable for you because you're Taurus, and it's like finding this flow between comfort and what you're afraid of, what holds you back, kind of. Because it just feels like an empty, like this empty doorway. It's like the places you're afraid to venture into, right? So there's some kind of, see, and this fear here, I feel like this fear card right here, this is kind of like that doorway where that point, where the point where you could salvage the bridge, or the point where you decide I'm burning that bridge, you know what I mean? So it's like there's some kind of comfort within something. It's like you've discovered something, and it's something new. and you're pretty much aligned to it, right? And then over here we have some kind of fear. It's some kind of fear that kind of like flipped, I want to say, like did like a 180 for you, Taurus. And there was a lot of resistance. But really you're just trying to find the flow. You're trying to find the flow here. Like how can you, it's like how can you flow through this doorway? Like being the most comfortable as possible. Because I don't really think that you actually want to burn this bridge. I think you're just afraid to go all the way through to the end. It's like this, there's something with this revolution. Here, I just want to grab the book real quick and see if there's anything in the description that would tell us what you might be afraid of. Okay, it says at times of confusion and misunderstanding, seek like-minded allies. So it says, Pruflos originally dwelt at the site of the Tower of Babylon, where she often took the form of a bright pillar of flame. There's the flame, okay. Or a figure with an owl's head against a background of flames. That's the burning bridge. The owl being her totem bird. She's the enemy of complacency and arrogance, and she likes to stir up conflict and war, giving generous aid to the side that she favors. Her appearance heralds revolution, an upheaval that may be alarming and cause some grief, but can lead to good in the end. Okay, so this is kind of like fear. This is like fear of a tower moment. It's like being afraid of a major change that's gonna totally disrupt some kind of comfort that you've established for yourself. And it's funny because it's not it's not you burning the bridge. It's kind of like a bigger energy. It's like the universe saying, "Hey, guess what? We're going to burn this little comfort bridge you got going on because we got to shake things up. It's time for a revolution, Taurus." Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I'm curious how many of you are actually wanting this revolution, because I think there are some of you who actually want it. I would say the majority of you are very cool with the comfort bridge. But that's okay. That's okay. I would be too. All right. So, what else for Taurus? We kind of already know what the bridge is, why it's burning, and what you're afraid of. So, what else can you tell us that would be helpful for Taurus? All right, so we have the effervescence card here, and it's number 5, and I'm totally liking the 3, 4, 5 going on. That's being in alignment, Taurus. Like it. And then we have another 4. No way. So this is really cool because this is the doable card. It says the key is within your grasp. You have, it's kind of like, it reminds me of the Magician card, where you've got all the tools, all the components needed to get where you're going, to do what you want to do, and that's to get through this bridge. That's to get through this right here, this fear. It's doable. 4 is it's a very foundational, like, secure number, right? Like, your foundation is good, Taurus. Because it's interesting how it starts out here with this discovery card. And if you're thinking about foundation, look at look at this right here. It looks like it's somewhat tilted in this direction. It's not exactly. See, it's like it's a little bit off. It's like there's something askew with the foundation here. And I think it's has something to do with being too comfortable. So I just want to pull some tarot on this cultivate love, because I don't know if that's like love for yourself, love for other people. I don't know. But it's almost like, it almost feels like something, like effervescence. It's like that, something that's kind of surrounding you, that emanates from you, like your aura or something. Ace of Wands. I think this Ace of Wands is actually coming from, this revolution. It's weird. It's like you would think that this big bright idea or this big inspiration, or this raw energy of this wands, this fire. Oh, fire, that's right. You would think it would come before the revolution, but I think it happens because of the revolution. So really, you have to get, you have to flow through this fear, which is doable, in order to get this revolution. But once you get to this revolution, holy guacamole, it's like you have the benefit. It's like you can use the energy, this fire, the element of fire, like that. You can use that energy, and fire energy is, it can be very creative, very spiritual. It can be very just, like think of like lighting, like a spark, that spark within you that goes, oh my gosh, I know what I'm doing now. I know where to go. I know what to fix. I know whatever. You know what I mean? And it's like this Ace of Wands comes from this revolution. It's almost like after, and it is somehow connected with this effervescence of yours. It's like you learn to embody some kind of element of that fire. It exudes from you, and it could just be in the form of confidence, right? Wow, that's really cool. So this is something that doesn't, it's like you have Eight of Wands here. You're not gonna have to wait a long time for this. It's like you're not gonna have to wait a long time for this energy right here, this energy that comes from the revolution. It's gonna expand quickly, and I think that's how it becomes part of your effervescence here. It exudes from you from all directions. It's like it becomes a part of you. It's like a new confidence. And like, it makes sense if you think about it, because if you if you conquer a fear, you know what I mean? Especially if you conquer some kind of fear when you've been kind of like letting yourself be all comfortable and shit, it's like when you're in this comfort zone, it's like there's no way. You're like, yeah, I'm not doing that. No, no way. I'm gonna go ahead and just avoid that. But like if you actually tackle it and you conquer it, and you get so much self-confidence and inspiration from it. So it makes total sense here. And then last we have the Hierophant here, and this is that like it's an unboxing, right? It's like this cool unboxing where it's like you're just opening a whole new like piece of magic of inside you. It's like this effervescence that's around you, this new confidence that you have. It's like it opens doors for you. It opens things up. It leads you to a new discovery. And I feel like this is a bridge that you should totally keep open because it's useful. I mean, this is a very useful thing. Like, whenever you feel blocked, whenever you are struggling, whenever you're just not satisfied anymore with what's going on, you can use this bridge and open something new. You can discover more about anything, yourself or situations or whatever. That's really cool. Very cool. All right, Taurus, this is your burning bridge, and my feeling is that you should save this bridge and not burn it. Um, I feel like the universe is lighting this fire for you, but it's not meant to burn the bridge. It's just meant to help you out. All right, Taurus, this is your message.